I appreciate your comment, and I think this is an important thing that we should continually discuss, the issue of the rate of unemployment in our country, but also the fact that it is so structural, meaning that it does not easily respond to normal economic stimulus. That even if we see pockets of growth there and there, it takes way more time and way more effort to improve labor market conditions. This is most pronounced among the youth, although even the older cohort experience the same. However, I'd like us to emphasize this: education is important. Education will give us the skills that we need, skills that are going to help us to be more productive. The claim that education constrains you and does not enable you to think out of the box is false. That we know. We can bring up a whole lot of literature to show that even economic theory, traditional economic theory, shows that with more skills you become more productive and therefore valuable, and that will certainly give you an advantage when you want to enter into the labor market. Let's take a practical example. If somebody was going to do an academic research at a master's level, sometimes even at the honors level, before you start to present your own results or your own models, there's a section called literature review. That is where you should show evidence that pertaining to this subject matters, I've researched, I've studied, and I've seen what other people have done. I've seen the contributions that they made to literature, and I still think there's a gap, and this is where we need to go. That is a simple exercise that shows you how education can force you or forces you to actually think out of the box. When you have an idea, before you present it, before you talk about it, before you argue it or explore, you must show first that you've studied and you know what has been researched around this topic before. That will help you to say, all of this has been covered, go look elsewhere. That is practically thinking out of the box. And I also like what you're saying about farming. Yes, we need to invest in that. However, we cannot all be farmers, we cannot all be entrepreneurs. Some of us will be entrepreneurs and some of us are going to work. So let's think about that carefully. I would encourage entrepreneur any day because it is crucial and it does help with job creation.